there, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are doing well today. Well, as you can see, I am shocked and amazed. Now, maybe I shouldn't be so shocked and amazed because I have said this in previous videos of other situations such as these, that you just can't be shocked anymore. I mean, really, honestly, the thing is this, we don't really know anybody, do we? Unless we're really close to them. And sometimes those of you who are closer, you don't really know that well either. So look at my amazement, and some others probably too, when we saw this situation here in regards to a $50 million lawsuit. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. It is quite interesting. All of the continued developments that started back in 2024, actually, I'd say a little further back than that, but just culminated into a big bash of a lot of things put out there that we didn't have any idea of knowing about, that which probably has been brewing for quite some time. And 2025, unfortunately, in this arena, has not disappointed in the fact that we are really seeing the demise of a lot of things, or the unraveling of a lot of things. I don't know. But when we're talking about, the expose of it all, 2025 is not disappointing. That is for sure. But this situation here is more than disappointing. It is shocking. It is just really unbelievable. But, we need to see what's going to happen with this situation. And, well, Smokey Robinson has spoken out. So you may have seen that it's been kind of going around at this point that a $50 million lawsuit has been commenced against Smokey Robinson and his wife. So we're going to go ahead and go into the details from the sharing that I got, and so I can get you guys up to speed of what's currently going on. Naturally, there are some horrific claims within this sharing. We all know that all allegations are just that at the moment, allegations, until all things are, proven through the manner of which they're going to go through to get resolved. So we definitely want to reserve our thoughts and our opinions about things until we get as much information as possible for us to be able to make an actual, assertion of what we think may be, and then we'll have to see how it actually is. So, of course, as always, for things like this and any type of allegations, situations, until we get an end result, a determination or whatnot, everything is all alleged. But again, because of the graphic nature of this particular video and the content that has been shared in regards to this, I definitely want to put out that trigger warning, because it's unbelievable. And if true, is going to be devastating, I think, to a lot of people and their imagery and thought of this particular individual. And if not true, it's going to open up a floodgate of a lot of other things. Either situation does not have a positive feel to it, obviously, right? And but if things did take place, then things need to be addressed in the manner that they should be. So we'll just have to see. Again, all things are alleged. So let's go ahead and get into that. And of course, as I do in most of the videos of this type of nature, I will have to change some words around, make sure we're keeping it YouTube friendly. But definitely, I will share with you where the article and sharing comes from, so you can most certainly go out there if you want to see those particular details yourself as well. So let's go ahead and get into this sharing. All right, so we are getting this one from People, and it shows or shares rather that Smokey Robinson has spoken out after he's accused of SA by 4 women in a $50 million lawsuit. Now, Robinson's former housekeepers had filed a complaint alleging SA on Tuesday, May 6th. Now, Smokey Robinson is speaking out after he was accused in a civil lawsuit of SA by 4 former employees. In a phone call with the Daily Mail on Wednesday, May 7th, just yesterday, if you are, checking this video out as it's been uploaded, May 7th, the Motown star 85 briefly addressed the allegations but put forth against him in a complaint filed in Los Angeles on Tuesday, May 6th. He says, "I am appalled," Robinson had added. "I can't speak about this right now." An attorney for the star did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. Now, the former Miracles frontman was accused of battery, assault, false imprisonment, gender violence, and creating a hostile work environment by 4 Jane Does who worked for the star and his wife Frances over a period of nearly 20 years. The complaint claimed that Robinson repeatedly forced his fingers and other body parts into their body parts causing severe and excruciating pain without consent. And also alleged that he would use physical barriers, force, threats of force, and more, such as locking the bedroom door to prevent the women from leaving during these alleged assaults. Now, Frances, whom Robinson married in 2002, was also named in the lawsuit as the plaintiffs alleged that she had full knowledge of his prior acts of misconduct and failed to take the appropriate corrective action to prevent his deviant misconduct, even after settling cases with other women who experienced similar alleged assaults by Robinson. That's an interesting point that I wasn't aware of. The plaintiffs, who all worked as housekeepers, also accused the couple of failing to pay minimum wage and overtime. Now, Jane Doe 1 began working for Robinson in January 2023 and claimed she was assaulted by the star at least 7 times before she resigned in February 2024, according to the complaint. She and 3 other plaintiffs say they did not report his alleged assaults to authorities for fear of losing their livelihood, familial reprisal, public embarrassment, shame, and humiliation, as well as being threatened and intimidated by Robinson's celebrity status. Now, Jane Doe 2 worked for Robinson from May 2014 to February 2020 and claimed she was assaulted by the star at least 23 times. Per the complaint, Robinson alleged her and also forced her to perform OS, sex on his erected member. Now, Jane Doe 3 says in the complaint that Robinson ard her at least 20 times during her tenure as a housekeeper from February 2012 to April 2024. Per the complaint, Jane Doe 4, meanwhile, worked for Robinson from October 2006 to April 2024, when she resigned due to the alleged S assaults and S harassment. Jane Doe 4, who also worked as Frances's personal assistant, cook, and hairdresser, says in the complaint that Robinson first forced her into his bedroom and ard her in 2007, and that such assaults continued before she quit. Now, the plaintiffs are seeking damages at least $50 million, and of course, want to make sure that this is shared to anyone that this may apply to, or for yourself as well. If you or someone you know has been SA'd, please contact the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE, 4673, spells out HOPE, or go to rainn.org, and I will have that provided in the description area down below as well. So if needed, the information will be there. So as you can see, it's very horrific. The complaints that are put out here right now are just astounding in the sense that it's just in disbelief that any of this would occur, or could occur with this particular individual. At the end of the day, this is a horrible accusations, horrible allegations, and it's going to be interesting to see how things shape out in this situation. Now, at this point, it seems like it's a civil lawsuit. Will there be criminal charges later on at this point? Don't know. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on this situation because, again, all things are alleged. As you can see, Robinson has definitely said that, he can't even speak about it at this moment. He's truly appalled by the situation. And so we're just going to see how these things shape up and shape out. It is no newness and information that there's a lot of individuals going through different types of cases and revolved in this arena, this area of SAN and harassment, and just different elements that we are really that is coming to light at this point. And a lot of those are being worked through the process, whether through maybe either settlement or through court case, or however this goes through. There's a lot of civil lawsuits that are kind of out there for a few of these celebrities, as well as some that are going in the criminal basis element as far as going to trials. So as we see with the P. Diddy case. So at this point, again, all situations and claims here that are provided in this sharing are alleged. We do not know yet how this is going to shape out until we know how it shapes out. So I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes out on this information here that's regarding any updates, and I will definitely be sharing that with you as I bring it to you initially here on the platform. But definitely you can feel free to share your thoughts. Of course, this is very sensitive nature. Don't even have to tell you that, right? So just I do appreciate all respectable commentary placed in the area down below. So feel free to have a conversation about it. It is very unfortunate. It's very disheartening. It is just downright Oh my goodness, so we'll just have to see how all this shapes out. Again, all things alleged, but we'll see how it all results in. So with that, I think that'll about do it for this update for this video. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time to take a listen. Definitely, if you are new here, I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button, be part of the family here. I would so love to have you. And of course, for all of you that are still rocking with me, have been rocking with me throughout the time here, I truly do appreciate your listening and visual support. So with that, I think I'm going to bid you adieu. Now, definitely want to make sure you keep those all notification bells on, because I do have 2 more videos popping up on the platform for today, and I don't want you to miss them. I definitely want to know your thoughts on those as well. So definitely make sure that you have those bells on so you don't miss it. And so with that, I'm going to bid you adieu, and I will see you next time. You stay safe and stay blessed. Take care. See you then. Bye.